Happy Saturday, everybody. It's Bernie and Jill, and today we are going to give you the battle royale for lead generation online. It is Angi versus Google. You're not going to want to miss this. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, cue the John Cena or Stone Cold Steve Austin music because here comes Google out to the ring to fight none other than Angi. And the reason we are talking today about Angi versus Google is because every time we talk to a contractor and we're like, what are you doing online for leads right now? Without fail, they're going to say, we work with Angi.
Yes, or we use Home Advisor.
Or House.
Give
me a break, right?
Yes.
Like, this stuff is crazy. One of the things that you want to think about when you're doing digital marketing or really like any kind of sales is the consumer, right?
Yes.
Would you rather compete with a bunch of other people in like an arena, or would you rather just have the person that needs your service find you directly?
Yes, exactly. You have to remember, people start their journey on Google. They don't start their journey on a billboard, in a magazine, on Facebook even. They are starting their journey on Google.
Right here is where they start it.
Yes.
On their phone.
On their phone, typing into Safari, AC repair near me.
Yeah.
Or, furniture store near me, whatever it might be.
Yep. So they're typing that stuff in, and you want to make sure that you're visible there. That's where you should focus your efforts instead of giving all this money over to Angi and House and all this other stuff. I got a story real quick, of course. And the story is about a roofer. Okay, so last week we were talking, and, I'm on the phone. It's me, him, and Josh, and he's like, he wants to work with us. But he says to us at the end, he's like, why would I, give you, this much money a month when I can just buy 500 leads from whoever, from Angi or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And my answer is like, well, would you rather pay the money for the leads that other people who, do you think you're the best salesman in Houston, Texas? Do you think that you could sell them? And he's like, no. And I was like, okay, great. Then why would you want to compete with that best salesman, all these other people, when you can have somebody just find you directly and do a great job on them?
Yes, absolutely. It's so important that you've got a great website, you're showing up on Google, you're remarketing on social media.
Yeah.
This is not rocket science. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing SEO, make sure you're doing Google ads, make sure you're focusing on Google, because everybody starts there. We're not starting on Bing, we're not starting on YouTube, on Yahoo. We're starting on Google. So make sure you're there. You're either there or you're not.
Yeah. Plus, there's better targeting.
Yes.
Right? On Google. You can control your costs a lot better on Google.
Yes.
Right? You can track stuff better on Google.
Yes.
You know what your customers are doing when they come to your website, which is basically your store or whatever it is, however you want to think about it online, right?
Yeah.
The options are just way better for Google.
Yes. The data in analytics, the data in Search Console, what we're able to pull out of there and remarket as well on Google, it's a no-brainer. Yeah.
Where you at on that, Angi? Big Angi? Nowhere.
Nope.
Instead, they're just taking money from people and just divvying all those leads out to like every contractor in the area.
Yep.
So I think the point is, if you're doing Angi's List or anything else and you're not doing Google or focusing on that, why not just switch gears a little bit? Because there's a really good chance that you're not happy with the leads you're getting. So why don't you switch gears, focus more on Google, and just do a great job on the people that you pull in.
Yep. Make sure you go for Google. Just make the jump. We've helped so many companies make the leap.
Yeah.
Right.
So many make the leap.
And once they made the leap, they never looked back.
Yeah. And if you're one of the few people out there who just crushes on Angi's List, obviously keep it. Keep doing that. But for by and large, most of the people out there are not doing so well there. So take a look at Google, get off those kinds of platforms, and make good choices, make smart choices.
I would even say if you're crushing it on Angie's List, do some on Google as well, and then see if you really are crushing it on Angie's List or you're doing better on Google.
Oh shit. I think it's a good place to leave it. What do you think?
I think it's good. Happy Saturday.
If you have any questions about this stuff and you want to start doing better online, give me and Jill a call. We'll be happy to help you out.
Woo.
We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.